Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to Watchbox, and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, tmosso@thewatchbox.com. It's in the description below. Your purchase and pricing email question line for buying this or any watch you see on any Watchbox platform. Please reach out to me directly. Email tmosso@thewatchbox.com. Today, we're discussing a model made from 2000 to 2006, the first Patek Philippe World Time wristwatch since the 2523. This is the 5110R-001. The 5110R is 37 millimeters in rose gold, 9.7 millimeters thick, 46.3 millimeters from lug tip to lug tip, and 20 millimeters between the lugs. The 5110R is a lovely world time watch that incorporates Louis Couture's innovations in world time display with Patek Philippe micro rotor movement and traditional dress watch size and elegance. This watch on my 16 centimeter circumference wrist is nowhere near pushing the limits of size. You could wear this watch on a wrist as small as 13 centimeters in circumference, making it more than just a traditional and discreet choice for men, but also a viable choice for female enthusiasts. And it easily slides underneath dress cuffs at less than 10 millimeters thick with a domed bezel. This is an easy watch to wear with a sleeve. We'll take a quick look at the hardware and software. We have a black, large rectangular scale alligator leather strap, semi-gloss, monotone stitch. You can see a sheer cut side. There's calf skin on the bottom. It is a brand new Patek Philippe factory strap. No gouging, no crimping, cav on the top, gator, or I should say gator on the top, cav on the bottom. And then we have little pull tab spring bars that you can use if you wish to remove the strap from the case without tools. We have a folding clasp, Calatrava cross outside, single fold, olive high polish inside. The case design is organic and handsome. Based on the crown guard Calatrava models, you can see it's fluid and flowing. There's barely a straight line on it, really. The only straight lines are the inner profiles of the lugs. It's a very graceful, natural, I would say, bioorganic take on precious metal. It really just does look like it's alive, warm, hot flesh with a pulse. This thing is sexy. And as you can see, the crown guard structure gives it the appearance of a bigger watch. Now, it's a 37, but it looks more like a 38 or a 39 because of the crown guard structure. This watch introduced a pusher adjuster system that allowed the user, and still does allow the user, to place the city of reference up at 12 o'clock while the watch does all the math. You can see if I put Hong Kong up at 12 o'clock, that's where you put your current city. Then I can see, for example, that it is currently 3 a.m. in Hong Kong. And I know this because I have this 24-hour reference ring that rotates counterclockwise. And Louis Couture created this system in the 30s for Vacheron and Patek. And you have 24 principal reference cities representing the 24 principal time zones of the world. You put your current reference city at 12, and then you look at this silver and blue rotating ring, and you look at the hour that's adjacent. So you can see, for example, it's 9 a.m. in Hawaii. Or you could see that it is 3 p.m. in Caracas, Venezuela. You can also see that these cities do change over time, as Caracas now has its own idiosyncratic time, and that city has been replaced on more modern versions. So every world time watch, dating back to Louis Couture's lifetime, will feature a shifting series of city locations and city names, as some cities, like Moscow, for example, have moved all over the ring over time. So, of course, one half of the ring is blue, one half is silver. That's designed to be a rough gauge of where it's day and where it's night. And with the pusher adjuster system, as you change your reference city, now I'm in Auckland, for example, you could see that it does all the math. It moves the reference ring, but it also moves the local hour hand. Now, the center dial is a Grand Doge or barleycorn pattern. It is guilloche. You can see there are yellow gold applique indices inboard, and then we have lovely spade style or kite-shaped, well, I should say these are rose gold hands as well as indices, and they are beautifully polished. As you can see, they even have a three-dimensional quality over the top. Now, flipping it on its back, you can see all of these were made from 2000 to 2006, which means all of them will feature the Geneva hallmark. The Patek Philippe seal didn't come along until mid-2009. So here we have caliber 240 HU for Heure Universelle. It is the universal time version of the long-running caliber 240 micro rotor. So we have automatic winding, a 48-hour power reserve, world time. It's been adjusted in 5 positions. It pivots on 33 joules. It's water resistant to 30 meters. It has a free-sprung Gyromax style balance, again beating away at 21,600 vibrations per hour. Because it is a micro rotor automatic, It has the thin profile of manual, the open, visible display caseback of a manual, but then the convenience of an automatic. We have mirrored anglage on the edge of the bridges. You can see it lighting up in the light of my light box. You can see these lovely broad and lustrous Côte de Genève perfectly aligned across the bridges. Black polished screw heads with chamfered slots and circumference. Engine turning on the base plate. You can see it well. You can also see that there's satination on the wheels, including the ratchet wheel atop the mainspring barrel. So the finishing is beautiful. They've even polished the locating pegs. If you look at the balance cock, they've even polished the heads of the locating pegs that help the watchmaker to locate the balance structure in place precisely. Lots to love in this handsomely designed modern-day Patek Philippe classic, as the 5110 is far more sought than its successors and also far scarcer. Reach out to Team Mosso at thewatchbox.com for purchase and pricing details.